I want to call up our panelists first.
Hi, I'm Veronica with TruFund Financial Services, and as a nonprofit certified CDFI, we really do SSBCI lending, but SSBCI lending and SBA, those are loan programs that really help protect the lender. And so sometimes we always say that SBA loans make those loans stronger. And so we create products that really support the client where they are today. And so sometimes we have clients that aren't ready to go to get an SBA certified loan or SSBCI guaranteed loan. So we create products that really support them with working with the lower credit scores or the higher debt service coverage ratios.
But is there the understanding of the different diverse types of capital and products? So SBA is a program. The various products that different lenders will attach to that guarantee are different products, but there's also different types of capital. And understanding what you need, when you need it, and how to leverage it is equally important.
I think it's important to understand that your business is always accessing capital. So sometimes it may look like the reinvestments of your profits back into your business. Sometimes it may look like, do I need an investor? So am I going to give up my equity in my business, right? Or is it a loan in a form of a loan? And so understanding those types of capitals will help you pivot and make those decisions.
So it's, not being fearful to go to your banker and to start building the relationship. The sooner that you build the relationship, the better positioned you are when you actually need the capital or the funding, than waiting until you have an opportunity and then, I've got to rush and go to this bank or go to a CDFI and try to get capital. At that point, your banker is unable to really articulate to their underwriting team because they know you, because you haven't given them a chance to really get to know you, get to know your ideas, get to know where your business is at the current state, and where you're trying to grow it. We base our criteria in addition to those 5, but it's community impact. To Anthony's earlier point, we get our funds from banks, some from philanthropic organizations, and some of the funding from the government to do the work that we do on your behalf. And what they're looking for from us is, are we making the best decisions that actually have longer term community impact? So we're going to then pass that on to you as a part of your criteria to determine what is your business doing outside of just your general day-to-day operations.
So each one of us have different criteria as far as credit score, but the report is really important. It tells a story, and we also understand and are aware that things happen. And so I think it's really important to pull your report and look at it. What is it saying? Have you been late in the last 12 months? Can your report show a story? I think all of that is important beyond just a score. Is what is the report saying? What is the story? And if you are late, just get back on track. As a CDFI, we have resources so we can connect you to free resources.
Call the bank. Utilize the relationship. I got off track. This is my plan. I think earlier, I don't know if it was Patrice, but earlier it was like, don't go and then make them figure it out. Go with the plan. This is what happened. This is my plan to get back on course. I wanted to work with you to see if that was okay or if that's an amenable plan. We started this morning on faith. Do not grow weary. Because the second piece of that is if you faint not. But so often we grow weary and we're saying, well, I'm sick of going to all these different banks. They're each telling me the same thing. It's their appetite. Sometimes they can and cannot deviate from that. But all of us, and I'm gonna put myself in there, all of us are an ecosystem. So when we're sending you to someone else, it's so that they can get to know the story as well and they can assess whether or not they have the appetite for it. You have to go through the process if we're wanting to get to that victory at the end, which is getting the money.